Hello everyone, this is Valerie White Williams, and today I'm doing another reaction video. This time I am reacting to Aurora performing Runaway at the 2015 Nobel Peace Prize concert. Let's have a listen.
I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands.
I love how this starts. I'm still fairly new to Aurora. I think this is my third reaction to her, but I really wanted to hear this one because I love live. And I know she's different every time. I love the overdubs, and she is just so present. She's almost like this, nymph, nature spirit calling in what we need to hear.
I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
I know it's hard to find spaces, but I just have to take a break, and excuse me for making them. But her skill, she is so multidimensional. I love that she's barefoot. She is just like channeling all this information, and her voice is stunning. That last thing, she did this great crescendo from a very light tone to the power that comes from the breath below. And what it's so interesting with her is that I don't see her looking about technique or trying to think about it. It just comes naturally. It's so in her body.
I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you. And for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I have been lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. Da-dee-da. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
Wow, so gorgeous, so committed. I mean, the way she uses her body, just is like, it's so powerful. I love how she does that. In fact, interestingly enough, a lot of singers get told not to do that. You have to stand still, don't distract yourself, but she's breaking all the rules, and, well, the stupid rules. And then her eyes closed, really tuning in to this beautiful inward experience.
But I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But no, Take it anymore.
Wow, that was incredibly stunning. Her focus is so all-encompassing, and the way she uses her body, she really tunes in. And you might be interested in why I like to wait after people finish the song, because that's when the singers and performers come back to themselves, because she was so in the moment, closing her eyes, doing all this movement, really coming right from the heart. And then you could tell that it's almost like she was in a trance on stage, and then she kind of comes back to the normal persona, the normal waking reality. So powerful. Now I have to talk about the band. The band was incredible. Beautiful singing, those overdubs, super layers of sound. The backing vocals were just stunning, stunning. Now, I know from what I've heard from my other fans of Aurora that she doesn't ever do the same performance twice. She changes it up. So I'm sure there's a different version of this somewhere else, but this is the first time I've heard this, like running. You know, she just is this nature spirit that feels the earth and what growing up. Now, I heard that she grew up in the forests of Norway, so I understand that. And I didn't grow up in the forests of Norway, but I grew up in the Puget Sound Northwest, and there was lots of woods where I grew up, and a lot of new neighborhoods were springing up. So I remember going out in the woods all the time. We were going out, there's a church, they had woods behind the church, and there was woods between the neighborhoods, and we made forts, and we worked and played in those forests. So I get it, I really get it, because the Pacific Northwest is very unique, that it reminds, it's like Norway. We have a lot of water, we have mountains, we have forests, and so that's why a lot of Norwegians settled in where I grew up as well. There's a town called Paulsbo, and it has a huge Norwegian population, and in Bremerton, or traditionally it did. Also in Seattle, there's a neighborhood called Ballard that I also used to live in, and that used to be filled with Scandinavians, because it reminded them of home. Seeing the water and the mountains and things like that. Even Sweden, they had the archipelago, which I was lucky to go and visit Sweden when I was 14. But back to Aurora, she is one of a kind. And even though she is like so in the moment, and she's almost like channeling all this wisdom from afar, her voice is so spot on. Her diction is impeccable. I can hear every word, and the way she uses her voice up to the falsetto into down fuller sounds. And what I get is I don't really see her thinking about technique at all. She is just using the great technique as a means to tell the story, and more than a story, a message that we are all need to hear is taking care of the earth. And I feel that in her music. All the songs I've heard so far that she's written have that earth-based sentiment that's deep, deeper than our technocracy and world manipulation that's going on right now, that we have to honor the earth. And I think in Scandinavia, that's been deep in their culture, because it is such a severe climate that people had to work together to survive. They had to learn how to work together in the depths of the dark, and then of course the excess of sun in that season. So I think that just is part of the culture. You work together. You have to. People would die because this climate is so severe. So, all right, you guys, if you love Aurora as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all of my uploads. And I also want to let you know that I do have some openings in my studio. So if you're interested in lessons, give me a message or get a hold of me through my website. You can find that in the links below. And also I have 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in the creative arts and spirituality. Because here's the deal, when we are creating, we are expressing our divine nature. And we can also create by visualizing what we want. So once all of us on earth can visualize a world that works for all of us, including the animals and the plants and all the beings of earth, without creepy overlords controlling and pushing agendas on us, we can change the world. And then the last group is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm teaching people how to be successful on YouTube. All right, take care, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.